Centuries ago, a mortgage of land under the common law was a series of contractual obligations. The landowner contracted to transfer land to the lender, who paid money, but then had a contractual right to have the land conveyed back if they repaid the money plus interest on the due date. It was essentially a sale of real property followed by a sale back. This created problems. Usually, if the money was not paid exactly in accordance with the contract, then the right to have the land transferred back was lost, even if part payments had been made in the meanwhile. Second, there was ambiguity about the fundamental nature of the property. You see, a debt is something you can own, but it's personal property, whereas land is real property. Equity, and specifically the equity of redemption, resolved these issues. This was a key case in that process. Lawrence Clifton, the initial landowner, conveyed land to James Baker in return for £500 plus interest. He then died before the mortgage was due, and his daughter Jane Thornbrough, his heir, made the repayment late. By the time she made the repayment, James Baker had died. If the mortgage was a conveyance of land, then the final payment should have gone to James Baker's heir, John. If it was a conveyance of debt and therefore personal property, it should have gone to his executor. The court therefore had to decide the true nature of the mortgage. Lord Keeper Finch was reported as saying, "In natural justice and equity, the principal right of the mortgagee is to the money, and his right to the land is only as a security for the money. Wherefore, when the security descends to the heir of the mortgagee, attended with an equity of redemption, as soon as the mortgagor pays the money, the lands belong to him, and only the money to the mortgagee, which is merely personal, and so accrues to the executors or administrators of the mortgagee." This case absolutely confirms that regardless of the form of the contract, the mortgagee, the lender, only has a security over the land. Their right is to receive money, and if they don't receive that money, the land can be sold as a security. The borrower, by paying money, even late, has an equity of redemption. That is, upon payment, they can claim their land back.